Hello, good friends. I'll try that again. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a much requested video. You guys wanted me to do a look, but not a look. Like a no makeup look. And I've done these a long time ago in the past and I want to do it again. I'm excited for it. This is a really beautiful look to look natural, but yet have a little bit of coverage. Very glowy, very dewy, beautiful, fresh face. Serving looks, but without all the glam, and I've kind of been into a lighter glam lately. I don't know how long that'll last, but I've kind of been into like the softer glam, so I'm excited to do the video. I'm like, yes, this is right up my alley and what I've been working on lately, so hey. Also, I will be using the Wilder in this video. I partner with Glossier, and I will be, putting a little bit of this on this video. You guys are familiar with it. I've already used it on my channel, and I've been loving it. So, also, if you haven't already, girls and boys, be sure and go to my back to school makeup tutorial, because in that video I have a huge back to school giveaway, and I'm going to be giving away matte book, Beats by Dre, gift cards, makeup, school supplies, the whole shebang. Super easy to enter. Just go to that video and I'll have it linked down below. So without further ado, be sure and subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe. I always sing it a little differently, but with the same beat. I like it. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know we will be doing a lot of skin prepping in this video. So to start out, I like to use this Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. I've been using it for a long time, and it is the greatest dewy skin setting spray ever. So you can prep your skin with it, you can set your skin with it, you can use it in a couple different ways. Today we are going to go ahead and prep our skin with it. I'm going to do a couple squirts, more like 20 squirts, and then I'm eating it. I'm going to take a dampened beauty blender, and you guys know that whenever I like to put on any type of spray, I like to push it in with a beauty blender. It's just the way I do makeup, because I want us to look really glowy. Now, as far as primer, I'm going to be using the La Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. This one actually gives a beautiful glow, and it's a little bit hydrating, so it leaves your skin looking fresh and glowy throughout the day. If you can see, it almost has like a champagne-y color to it. I squirted out way too much. Squirted out enough for like 10 faces, but that's okay. So I actually am going to rub this primer all over the face. I don't even know what that is. We're going to pretend like that wasn't there. I'm gonna rub some on the forehead. You can tell already my skin's looking really fresh and dewy, just starting out. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and go in with a little bit of foundation. I've been really enjoying this one. This is the Infallible Pro Glow by L'Oreal. I am in shade, I can never remember, 205. I can never remember it off the top of my head. I just can't do it. Key is I'm not gonna use that much of this. I'm just gonna use a little bit to add a little bit of a color and just a tiny bit of coverage, because we wanna look like we really aren't wearing makeup. We trying to fool people out there. And of course, I'm going to be using my Y6 brush from Morphe. I'm going to see when we know that this guy will be back in stock. It's out of stock, and I know we're angry about it. Come back in stock. Okay, here I go. So I'm just going to stipple this. Can you see how like gloomy I am? And then this foundation, it blends so easy and looks really natural because it's dewy. Do you see how it doesn't look like I'm cakey? I really like it, and this brush blends it out so nicely. I'm like obsessed with that look. Yes, God. So we're gonna add some over here, and it adds just a little bit of coverage, but it's like secretive coverage because you can't really tell that I have on, like looking at the bottom of my face, you can't really tell that I have on much makeup. And that's all the foundation that I'm gonna use today. Now for concealer, I have to conceal. This is just like sunken in darkness. It's like a valley of death under my eyes, and we have to do something about that, okay? I'm gonna be using the Becca. This is their concealer. It's the Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. You don't see me use this product a lot because it is super lightweight. It's not full coverage, and it's a little bit more natural. And typically, girls, I want the fullest coverage concealer I can get on my hands, but not for today because that would be a dead giveaway, girl. She's got it caked on. So we're gonna be using this one. It's just so much more natural. By the way, I'm using shade Fair. I'm just going to put a little right there. If you have a skin color concealer and you have just a couple blemishes or whatever you want to cover on your face, you can now go in and kind of just add that to your look in those specific areas. That way you still get the no makeup That way you still get the no makeup look, but you get some coverage. So here we go. We're just going to blend this out with a dampened beauty blender. Going back and forth. You guys know I like to stipple back and forth. It's just the name of the game for me. And if you can see, you can still see my freckling a little bit, and it's kind of loomy. So it's a bit natural, but with just a little bit of coverage. So I would normally offer a little coverage, more coverage than that, but not today because we want to keep our we want to keep our look. Yo, I cannot talk today. How is she even on YouTube? I don't even know. I want to keep my look really glowy and dewy and natural like that. So we're still glowy, we're still dewy, but yeah, we have on a foundation, a concealer, and a primer and all that jazz. Moving right along. I'm going to go ahead and bronze it up by adding a little bit of cream contour using MAC's Quick Trick Stick. This one is semi-sweet. They have a couple different shades, and I love this product to cream contour with. And so I'm not going to go in and like do a full sculptured look. I'm just trying to add a little bit of bronzeness to this look so we bring back our natural shadows of our face. So I'm just going to hit, just a touch. And then we'll just do and that's it. I'm going to take a dampened beauty blender and start to really softly blend that out, and you'll see that it really doesn't make that big of a difference. It just barely adds a little bit of dimension to the face. Look how the beauty blender is dampening these baby hairs. That's okay though. I don't mind it. You know, something's got to get them under control. Something. So I'm just going to dab it out. This product also blends out really easily, so I love that about it. And we're going to hit it right here. So if you can tell, we have just a little bit more structure to the face. And now I'm going to glow it up. Today I'm going to be using some of Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow. This is a new highlight that just came out, and I'm using the shade Perla. I tested this out in my review of some of her newer products, and I really enjoyed this product. So I'm going to squirt some on the back of my hand, take my dampened beauty blender, which is now loaded with it, and if you can see my freckling still, which I think kind of gives away that I'm not really wearing that much makeup, or any makeup maybe, I don't know. And I'm going to actually take this and curl it all around the temple area to give that natural glow. You can even hit a little bit like right in there. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to go just a little bit on the nosy posy, Cupid's bow, chin. If you get really oily in some of these areas, you can avoid the highlight in those areas. So I feel really dewy and almost that my skin looks like more wet and shiny than it does more foundation-y and makeup-y. So what you can do now, because reality of this situation is this makeup will not stay if it's not set. It's just so much cream product on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the Wowder. And I'm going to be using the Wowder because this is not a baking powder. It's not really heavy to set makeup, and it's not to cook and all that snazzy stuff. It's more just like a really light, natural product. It gives you more of a real skin look than a powdery look. You can mattify your skin, but at the same time, it lets your skin breathe. I'm going to use the Glossier brush to go with it, and you just tap some on. Now this product won't flash back on you, so you don't have to worry about that. It comes in light, medium, dark, deep, and rich, 3 shades. I'm using light medium, and I'm going to hit this area where the pores look a little larger, and we got to set the under eye with it. So I'm just going to pop a little on that under eye, and then I'll dab the forehead where I get oily really badly right there. For my eyebrows, we're going to have to make them a little bit more natural, so I'm going to comb through them with Precisely my brow pencil, and instead of shade 4, I'm going to use shade 3, which is a softer color and a little bit more natural for me. And I'm not going to like do the bold fill-in brow. I'm only going to fill in the sparse areas, which my brows have done light years from the time that I started on YouTube till now. Like, compared to how many hairs I had, I just wanted to scream looking at my old videos. I'm like, oh. But now I have so many brow hairs that I didn't have before, and I'm really excited about those hairs. I just want to know why, if you pluck one brow hair, it may never come back, but if you shave your leg hair off, or pluck it out, or wax it out, it's going to come back every single time. Why? Why can't eyebrows do that? Just doing soft feather-like strokes, not putting nearly as much pressure on it, flicking it up for hair-like strokes. and spooling it. So shockingly enough, I'm not going to put anything on my eyelids. I did, whenever I was blending out the cream highlight, I did like tap the brow bone and area kind of like that. I do have a little bit of redness on my eyes right through the crease area. It is a little red, but I'm still going to leave it alone because I think that if you add concealer on top of that or heavy coverage, it's a dead giveaway that I have on a lot of makeup. And for my lashes, I'm not going to add false lashes, and I'm just going to curl my lashes, and I think it opens up the eyes and make them look a little bit flirty, a little bit fluttery and open. Whenever you just simply curl your lashes, it can make a world of difference. Just using this little House of Lashes lash curler. And now I'm just going to spoolie through these little lashes. Okay, for our lips, I'm not really going to do much at all. Of course, I've said that this whole look. I'm just going to add a very natural, honestly, you can leave your lips alone if you want to, because if you can see, my lips are naturally pink. But I am going to add Samantha by Buxom. This is just a gloss. It also has a plumping agent in it, which is nice. And just shines up. As you can see, it's kind of a transparent gloss. And I'll plump my lips too. Alright guys, this is the final look. I have on foundation, concealer, cream contour. I have on setting powder and cream highlight. And I feel like the look looks like I might have a little something on, but not really any makeup. And I actually have on a lot of makeup, and I think this is just a really great way to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful in showing you guys how to get this look. It's also a really great quick look for school or work, or if you just want to go out to the beach or have a day out in the sun. Maybe add a little sunscreen in the mix, but I think it's just an all-around great look. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.